Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. So I'm on Scott Selections here for Saturday, June 25th. Before getting today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a loss in baseball at the Astros' first five team total over 1.5 runs at -125 on DraftKings. Houston threatened, had guys in scoring position in both the fourth and the fifth inning, and generated no runs. To make matters worse, Houston also ended up hitting a 3-run homer in the top of the sixth, which did us no good. But when you go 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position in the first five, it's going to be tough to cash an over, and that's what happened. So I believe we've lost 3 in a row for the first time in several weeks. We'll look to snap out of it and get back on track here on Saturday. And for the play today, we're going to go to a matchup between the Phillies and the Padres taking place at around 10 p.m. Eastern time. And for this play, we'll like the Phillies team total over 3.5 runs at -115 on BetMGM. Time recording of 6:50 a.m. Eastern time. Couple reasons why I like the Phillies team total over in this spot. First reason, the Phillies, despite having a mediocre road record, have actually been elite offensively on the highway. The Phillies are averaging 5.03 runs per road game, which ranks fourth in the league. On top of that, the Phillies have been very good against left-handed pitching, as the Phillies rank seventh in the league in OPS against lefties, which is important because Blake Snell is on the mound. Now, if you want to talk about Blake Snell's stats, he's been pretty underwhelming. 5.46 overall ERA. And the most concerning part is that he's been bad everywhere and at any time, because at home, 5.28 ERA, on the road, 5.65 ERA, during day games, 5.06 ERA, and at night, 5.68 ERA. So he's been underwhelming pretty much anytime he pitches, and I think he should struggle in this spot. Plus, he's been even worse in the month of June. So far this month, 14 2/3 innings pitched, 6.14 ERA. So I expect him to struggle in this spot. On top of that, Snell already faced Philly earlier this season, pitched against the Phillies on May 18th. Did not go well. 3 2/3 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. So Philly's gone to him once this season. I think they should get to him again. And on top of that, even if Snell pitches well, he really does not go many innings. So far in his 6 starts, 29 2/3 innings pitched combined, which is equivalent to roughly 4.9 innings per start. So he's averaging less than 5 innings per outing, which is extremely concerning. And I do think Philly could get after him early. And one specific issue that Snell has been the walks. And if you want to look at his 6 starts this season, there is one huge theme. He has walked multiple batters in each of those 6 starts. So I do think he should end up struggling to, I'd say, keep the Phillies off the base paths, either via hits or via walks. And Philly also ranks 5th in the league in walks per game on the road. So I do think Philly should have a lot of base runners. And we know with the power bats of, for example, Harper, Schwarber, Castellanos, they got a lot of guys who can generate home run power. And I do think that Snell could be in danger of giving up a couple of multi-run home runs throughout this game. And if you want to look at one overall trend, the Phillies have traveled to Petco Park really well in the past. The Phillies are 40-19 straight up in the last 59 meetings in Petco. So the Phillies, with a team total of 3.5, I know that the wind's blowing in, but Snell has really struggled when it comes to his command and when it comes to really just keeping the opposing batters off the base paths. And I do think that Philly has enough firepower to take advantage of it and finish this game with at least 4 runs, especially since they're the road team and are guaranteed 9 at-bats. The play that once again here for Saturday, June 25th, is going to be on the Phillies team total over 3.5 runs at -115 on BetMGM. Bye, everyone.